Hi, my name is Shiva Kumar. We're going to see about the Kitizer build and prototype related design, and this is the topology and objective background scenario. And there is a six part. So let's see the first part. Examine the network requirements. Answer all the question below with an elaborate explanation. How many subnets are needed? So they needed six subnets. Uh, 3 from R1 and R2, R3 and R4 going back. So there is a 6 subnet mask. Second question, what is the maximum number of IP addresses that are needed for single subnet? The answer is 128. And how many IP addresses are needed for each of the variant? So there is 125. And how many IP addresses are needed for all the connection between routers? So IP address I needed is 6. So as I told you just now, there is a 6 subnet mask and IP addresses which is going back from each router to R1. And last question, what is the total number of IP addresses that are needed? So then answer is 24. As you can see here, there are 24 IP addresses. And we go to the part 2, design a hierarchical IP addresses scheme. Okay, we assign all the filters in bucket wizard, and this one is subnet number 0 is R1 to R1 to R2, and this one R2, and this one is R1 to R3, and this one is R3, and this one R1 to R4, and last one is R4. So we do the part 2. First we go to R1. Okay, already done this. So we just copy this. Okay, it's done, and we go for the R2. So we copy this and we paste. Okay, it's done for R2, and then R3. Okay, we done for R3, and lastly R4. Yes. Okay, successfully done our part 2, and we move to the part 3. Okay, we have to insert all the IP subnet mask, default gateway, all this in the routers, and R2 host, R3 host, and R4 host, and the printers too. So let's do that. We need to check twice. Okay, now we go to R2 host A and set the IP address. Default gateway in a subnet mask. Okay, we already entered the IP address for 3OSD. We'll go for OSD. So it's done, and host A. So sales are done. So now for OSP. So we successfully set all the IP and subnet mask and default gateway. Mm, and then we move to part 4, which is verify connectivity on directly connected networks. So we have to ping. So now we're going to ping all networks with each other. We just take 3, router 2, router 3, and router 4 with host. Uh, we ping this IP with R2 host A. Okay, the ping was successful, and we try with R3. Okay, the ping with R3 to R3 host A to R3 host B also successful, and we try the last router. Okay, all the ping are successfully done. So that's all for part 4, and now we go into part 5, which is configure EIGRP routing protocol on each router. So configure EIGRP on router R1 to R2, R3, R4. And configure EIGRP using autonomous system number 10. Then configure EIGRP to route for all directly connected network for all the routers. So firstly, router 1, Sorry. Okay, now we do the router EIGRP. You just copy paste this, paste here. Okay, it's successfully done. And we go to R2. And we paste that. Okay, you can see the connection here. Serial 0/0/0. Now we go to R3. And it is doing the same. Okay, done. You can see the connection directly with the IP. And lastly, we're going to do in router 4. Okay, and then paste. Sorry. Okay. Okay, the part 5 is done. So configure EIGRP on all the routers. And then now part 6, verify EIGRP routing. Verify EIGRP routing on router 1. And router 2, router 3, router 4. And check the routing tables of R2, R3, R4. How many routes are in this table? Yeah, as I told you, there's a 6. Here you can see uh, coming out from R1 is 3 and going back from each router is 3, so totally 6. So now we do the ping. Sorry. Shit. So we will copy this and ping in router 4. So you can see the success rate is 100%. And we'll try this on router 3. Ping. And the success rate is 100% in R3. And the last one R2. Oh, sorry. Okay, the success rate was 100% done. So you can see there. And then we see the EIGRP. You can see the EIGRP interfaces. Then you see interfaces. of EIGRP. As you can see here the connection here with one peer, and then the same one with topology, and you can see the connected serial 0/0/0, and here also. And then the last one show IP route. So you can see the connection, 3 connections in R2, and then we see in sorry, show IP route. Here also same, and in R4 show IP route. So you can see the connections serial 0/0/0 with the IP addresses. So that's all for the part 6 and for this packet result. So thank you so much. That's all for me.